Alright guys, today is June the 3rd, and I did weed, but it really don't look like that much now. But I mean, you can tell I weeded over there. I ain't messed with my potatoes yet, so anyway, the kale is tall enough that I'm probably gonna start getting some of the kale. And the mustard, some of those are ready to get. You can see over there. And the rutabagas are doing very well. Onions are doing great. These peas are doing good. And once again, something is coming out here in my garden at night. What it is, I don't know yet. But on the side of the grass are zeniths and marigolds coming up. So I'm going to leave those alone. Try to keep my husband so he don't accidentally cut them down this year from over here. So these are putting out flowers, which is nice. So yeah. This is one of the cucumbers. One of the supposed to be space saver cucumbers. Putting out flowers. Look, it has a couple small cukes on it. The eggplant looks like it's getting a flower on it. And it's, look how small it is, and it's getting a flower on it. So, yeah, I see some more potatoes came up. So, yeah, so I'm glad I didn't mess with those weeds. Because like some more are starting to come up in there. So they're just a little late, that's all. You can see how fat these seed pods are now. If I can get it on my hand. These are the seed pods. They're doing really good. Look at some of my onions. That one's gonna be nice. I'm tempted to get me a couple of those up and chop them up, and go buy a cabbage and chop some of those onions up in there with it. My raspberry plant is going bonkers right now. The blackberry one is too, but I still don't have any fruit on them. These are my onions. Sweet candy onions are standing up good now. You can see the bigger ones in there. They're easy to see now. Only got 3 or 4 in this one. The cilantro is doing great. My husband already been out here pinching off some of this and using it. The lemongrass isn't doing as well as I thought it was going to do. So I'm not sure. If I got any tips on lemongrass, feel free. The basil over here is absolutely loving this area. And then this cilantro right here. So I'm probably going to have to water. Thought we might get some the peppers. I have to water those. Thought we might get some rain, so I didn't water them yesterday. So I might get some rain today. But the peppers over here are doing good. Saturday or Friday, probably gonna be putting up the netting for the peas and the cucumbers down there. The okra are doing okay. You can see I weeded. That's how much they've grown since Saturday. That's how much that's grown since Saturday. Those are mustard. Well, they're mustard and turnip mix, and beside those are collards. And then those 2 rows right here, you know, those are the rutabaga, and they're gonna have to be thinned out some once they get a little bit bigger. And these are some of the squash, and there's one of my first squash. So yeah, happy about that. This is definitely got something coming out here, digging holes. It's just driving me crazy. Probably a cat. I don't want cat in my garden. These tomatoes are doing good. Even the one on the end is doing a lot better now. Those peppers over there on that row are doing good. And I think these are watermelon seeds or either cantaloupe, probably cantaloupe. I don't remember what I planted there. They're doing good. Um, hmm. Those are like more Jamaican callaloo seeds are coming up. I'm telling you, those things are very freaking invasive. You gotta be careful with those. Uh, we do got some strawberries out here. Strawberries about gone. This is about as big as you're getting, and you can see um, they're not as earlier on in the season. They're not as these little ones ripen a lot faster than those big ones do, and so other bugs have moved into the strawberry patch, and so to get my husband to come here. Some of them I might just leave it alone and let some of these reseed, seed, because they self-sow. So I might just let these go ahead, and well, there's a couple of big ones. My husband, he'll be out there getting those big ones out. He likes finding the big ones, so I'll leave that one for him. So there's a big pretty one in there. I'll let him come out here and find that since he likes finding those big ones. But yeah, see, those are rutabagas. I'm gonna have to thin those bad boys out. We just need a little thunderstorm, a little rain. A little rain won't hurt nothing. And that's the garden. The broccoli that I planted between the squash, as you can see, something is eating them. So I have to come and spray some dishwater over here on them, I guess. And maybe if it's anything aphids or anything like that. And that's that volunteer watermelon. It's doing good. So I'm gonna have to trim back that. But these rutabaga over here are doing hella good. Now rutabaga leaves are also edible. You cook them just like you cook collards and turnips. You boil them with some seasoning meat. And so you can also do some mixed greens, because that's what I plan on doing. Is once I start harvesting the kale, I'll break off a couple of the leaves from the rutabagas as well to do a mixed greens when I cook the greens. And of course, put in one of my onions in there as well. This is the wild onions because my husband's fascinated with them, so they're starting to get to the point where they're ready to fall off. And then there's some more cilantro down there. And that's a volunteer flower from last year. Seeds. So yeah. So I should be able to get some but some cucumbers and squash next week. So I'm happy about that. These potatoes are looking all right. And this is one that came up. This little one back here, and then there's another one further back. Now that they're big enough, I should be able to come in here and hoe. I don't know if there's any more up in that area or not. But because I know there was one on the side, and I don't know if it made it. It looks like it did. So yeah. So I only got about a third of the potatoes that I planted made it this year. And I've planted them in this location like year before last, and they did great. Well, I had sweet potatoes over here year before last. So this year I put white potatoes over here, real red. And yeah. So next year I think I'll put them in the middle. I had them in the middle before too, and they did real good. Yeah. So that's the garden update. Still don't have anything in that middle section. I don't know if it's because of whatever it is. We do have raccoon in this area. So I don't know if it's because we have a raccoon visiting us at night or what. Because something is going in there and digging. See, look, these are the seeds. I replanted seeds, and something came through here and dug up the seeds and ate them. Ate some of them. So yeah, something's coming in here, and that's part of why I don't